Hi Enrique, thank you so much for the opportunity to prepare this informational video for you. I'm going to show you the 3 things Google looks for when ranking a website so that you can increase your online presence and bring in a new customer base. So I'm going to get right to it. The first thing Google looks for on your home page is content. They want to see plenty of images and words. And within those words, they like to find keyword terms. So that would be anything that a potential customer would be searching to find your business and the services you provide in the location you're providing them in. So you're a little short on content. I personally would add a few more images and bulk up the verbiage to make sure you're hitting that 1500 mark. So I took all of your locations here and did some Google searches, and I don't find you ranking for any of them. So let's come over into Google and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I did a search here for plumbing, Ventura, California, as well as the other locations you have listed there on your website. And at the top, we find the companies that are running their Google ads. And just below that is what we call the Google Map Pack. So these guys will bring in about 40% of the online traffic. And the way to get your name up here in the Google Map Pack is by using the second thing that Google looks for when they rank you, which is citations. So they want to see your business name, address, and phone number listed on as many websites as possible so that they can verify and trust that you are a legitimate business. So when I say online directory listings, I mean things like the Yellow Pages, the local Yahoo, Yelp, if you're on Angie's List, or Houzz. And it's very important that you have your business name, address, and phone number listed the same across the board so that they recognize you as the same company. And below the map pack here is what we call the organic listings. This is the second place that you want your website ranking. So your website should always be here on the first page. Not many people go to the second page of Google when they're looking for services. And it should be up here in the map pack. So you can see we've got Mike Kimball, Hanson's, and Gallegos, and all 3 of them are also listed here on the front page of Google. So we're going to choose Hanson's just for some comparison. Let's take a look at their website and see what their content looks like on the front page. So they have quite a bit of content. Again, what you want to double check is that you have more keywords than they do, because I'm not finding you guys for plumbing, Ventura, California, and you should be at the top of the page there if that's a service you're providing in a location you're providing service in. And so they're a little short on images, but they do have quite a bit of content. So again, you're shooting for that 1500, but if these guys have 1600, then maybe you want 1700, and you want to make sure you've got all these keywords included in that content. So I took your web address and plugged it into my database here. And it looks like you guys have 149 keywords. The key here is to make sure they're relevant. So they need to be relevant to the service you provide and the location you provide it. And they need to be terms that are often searched on Google. So let's take a look and see what some of your top keywords are, because it's possible they're not relevant to the services you're providing, which is why you're not ranking in any of your locations. So obviously you've got your name here. Google won't use that to rank your page for service. And then things like septic tank pumping near me, they're not location specific. So if anybody's looking for you specifically in Ventura or Santa Clarita or Lancaster, they're not going to find you. So you need to bump up. In fact, most of these are not location specific, which is why you're not ranking. And then there's a lot of your name. So you really need to bump up your content and include some specific keywords. You do have Santa Clarita plumber here, which is a good one. It's got 100 search volume per month, and you're in the first position for that one. That's kind of the only one I'm seeing here. Santa Clarita Plumbing, you've got a search volume of 90, and you've moved up into the first position for that one too. The rest of these, though, there are a lot of keywords, a lot of Santa Clarita, which is probably the only traffic you're getting. Again, you want to add those other locations that you're providing in so that you can rank there too. So the cool thing about this database is I can go look at your competition and look at Hanson's keywords. They're using more than you, but again, the importance there is in the relevance. So I can drill down into these and find which ones they're using and ranking for, and embed them in the content on your web page and make sure that you can outrank them there. So the third thing Google's looking for is backlinks. Backlinks are essentially any referrals back to your website with a link from a trusted source. So these can be things like blog posts, guest posts, coupon websites, reviews, social media posts, anything of that nature. And you guys have 394 backlinks coming from 87 referring domains. So what Google's looking at is where these backlinks are coming from. They're looking at this number of referring domains, and it's quality over quantity here. So they want to make sure they're coming from trusted sources, and they want to make sure that they're good quality backlinks, because that will drive your Google trust rating and get them ranking you higher. So we can take a look and see what Hanson's has for backlinks. So Hanson's has 187 backlinks, or I'm sorry, 187 referring domains with just under 7,000 backlinks. So again, we're looking at this number here to sort of beat out. And like I mentioned earlier with the keywords, it's the same process applies here, in that I can drill down on this, find out where they're linked, and go after those same backlinks for your website. So I want to thank you for your time and the opportunity to prepare this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thanks so much. I really hope you have a great day.